Welcome to 25 and Broke, where I teach you how to stop being broke financially, socially, physically, and spiritually so that you can stop being a wuss and start being a winner.
Today we're talking about your feelings don't matter, bro. What do I mean your feelings don't matter? You're looking at me and you're like, Joseph, my feelings matter. Okay? You're wrong. My feelings matter, Joseph. Well, stop being sensitive first off. Okay? You're a man. Act like one. So, what do I mean? Your feelings don't matter. Well, straight up, okay? Feelings, let's define what feelings are first. Feelings are emotional currents of lightning that fly through your little brain and send messages to your body, to your heart, that trigger emotions, right? So, half the time, or I should say half the time, 90% of the time, maybe less, the emotional triggers come from feelings that are not correct. They're inaccurate. Okay? So, let's give you an example here. What do I want to say? Okay, stage fright. Public speaking. I used to suffer from public speaking fear so bad, right? The fear of public speaking. It's called glossophobia. Ooh, glossophobia. So I would put in my head that I remember a class, right, when I was in high school, and it was a public speaking class I had to go through. I don't even know what I was thinking about being in that class. I think it was mandatory back then. Anyway, there I am, and like 60% of the class were attractive girls. Yay. And there I am, you know, pretty much shitting a brick, scared completely, and having to go up there and do a presentation, a speech, give a speech. And I would put in my head that they're going to laugh at me, they're going to judge me, these people are not going to like me, the girls are going to think I'm a loser, the guys are going to think I'm a loser, I'll lose my friends, right? All these little feelings went through my brain, these thoughts which created feelings, and then these feelings send these impulses which create these negative emotions in me back then. And these negative emotions would now take over my entire body. They would affect my emotional control. They would affect my tonality, right? The level of my voice. They would affect my airflow. They would affect my freaking sweat glands, right? So I would sweat profusely, a lot, because I felt so nervous that this was the end of my life. Walking up those 10 steps to the front of the classroom to give a speech. Was it true? Was it the end of my life? No, it wasn't the end of my life. That's just dumb. But how many times in your life, and I know you probably suffer from glossophobia like I did, fear of public speaking. How do I know that? Because it's the number one fear in mankind. Number one, even more than dying. Right? So fear of dying is actually less than fear of giving a talk in front of a large group. How freaking insane is that? Is that justified? Is that logical? No, absolutely not. It's right. So these are feelings, right? Feelings don't mean anything. You're a man, okay? Don't be ruled by your feelings. Be ruled by your decisions. Okay, so your feelings don't matter. What matters is your decisions. So when you decide that you are going to do something, For instance, in the same example, when I decided that glossophobia, fear of public speaking, had ruled my life long enough, and that the pain of conquering my fear of speaking in front of people, the fear of that was greater, or I should say, the fear of conquering, the pain of conquering the fear was greater than actually doing it, actually going up and giving a presentation. That's when I made the decision. Enough was enough. I don't want this in my life anymore. I don't want this fear, this lack of courage, this pain, right? This skadoosh. I want it out. I want to rip this out of my life because it's no longer serving me. It's holding me back from what I am meant to do. It's holding me back from my greatness. I was created for greatness. You were created for greatness. What is that fear that's holding you back, right? What is causing that feeling of paralysis where you're stopping in your tracks and you won't go get what you need to get? You won't go do what you need to do because of your feelings. Crush your feelings. Enough is enough. A confident man is not ruled by his feelings. He's ruled by his decisions. Be that man. Make decisions. And I get it, guys. I get it. You have to get to that point of the pain of not doing something about it is greater than the pain of doing it, or living with it, right? So do whatever you need to do to get to that feeling as quick as possible. Accelerate that. Build up, thoughts in your head of how's my life going to look 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if I don't conquer these feelings, if I don't conquer these negative fears that are controlling me. What does my life look like? Paint that picture. Imagine that. And it's going to suck. It's going to suck so hard that you're going to look at it and go, no, I don't want that. I want that out of my life. I will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to remove this from me, to become the boldest version of myself and conquer these fears, these feelings, these negative emotions in my life so that I can do what I want and do what I was made to do. So, my name is Joseph Warren, and you were made for greatness. So stop being a wuss and start being a winner. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.